being cloned. Uh, what, what do you think cloning humans would be for outside of war in terms of the United States using them? Like, what would be the point?
Well, I feel like it's a point of keeping a certain image and also like being able to do different things. Like I feel like prejudice be cloned, and when you be seeing them like the ones that when they be on stage and just be waving and just I don't feel like that be the actual person. I feel like that be cloned. They just bring that motherfucker out the. You know what I'm saying? Just make different appearances all across third world countries type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gonna
So,
kill somebody, you gonna kill our president, you gonna kill that clone and get like,
so you know it's an actual thing to have lookalikes as presidents for decoys and or certain celebrities who can find like so say for instance um speaking engagements and shit, right? You could be at a speaking engagement in front of like 50, 60,000 motherfuckers, and unless you got that camera thing going, you'll never know who is who or whatever the fuck. I mean, they have people that look close enough to these people where all they got to do is have minor face surgery, minor plastic surgery,
yeah, and you can just stand there and
and
be
be
that
dead
person.
on, right? So that's
Yep.
like an actual thing, right? Like in history, some presidents have actually had decoys, right? As
And I
their
feel like
job.
these decoys, air quotes, if you see what I'm saying, were the first tests. You know what I'm saying? Them putting them things out, like let's see if it worked, let's see if it's good enough.
No,
Then
but
they
that's more
started
to your
getting
point.
better technology, and then they started da da da. Then they getting more. I just feel like they is really taking these people's souls and then just doing off with them and just cloning them. Because I feel like now going to the art other top that we are running into Doja Cat, Kanye, the same thing. All the stuff you do, everything that's going on, it's just like, bro, that ain't him. He done been through traumatic life situation. We done seen Kanye going crazy after his mama died. It was not the same person as is going on now.
So you think Ye is a clone too?
Yes, one hundred
Okay,
and
so
ten
look,
percent. That one, that's
so
I'm not on
look,
the fence about that. That's like a
so
yes for
look,
sure.
so look, right? And here's where I would I would beg to differ, especially on Kanye's point, right? So to my knowledge of the cloning procedure is not a perfect thing, right? Like
Right.
most clones are not even intellectually par with the actual person that they've been cloned from,
I did not.
i.e., like well, because it's hard to clone a soul. So
Exactly.
all of that,
That's exactly
but
why I feel
but
like
but
it's
but
not
but hold
him.
on though. The capability of holding all that you are, the essence of you lies within that
And
soul.
I'm
So and that
telling you,
means
like,
intelligence,
and
that
this is
means
not him.
mannerisms, that means but hold on though. But that means everything. The with the brilliance that that man exudes, right? For okay, so I guess it would be like back in the day for a motherfucker to actually have a conversation with somebody like Albert Einstein, who's not a scientist, talking about you know actual quantum theories about shit, and the average nigga is like, although you can low key understand what he's talking about in terms of because he set you up for it, you wouldn't have a clue what the fuck this dude's talking about, right? So I believe that outside the rants of Kanye or Ye, my bad, I ain't trying to get sued for not calling that nigga's name. That nigga name is Ye now legally. My man Ye is having those manic because I do believe he fractured when his mom passed. He fractured badly. I do believe therapy and love had him on a cool little track for a minute, and one or both of those things didn't hold. Um, So I believe he's teetering back on the fractured angle, but not more so than the not more on the crazy side, but more on the genius side of fractured.
No. Have you
Um,
like
yeah, I'm a fan, big fan, have been for forever. Uh, big supporter.
as am
Um,
I, as am I.
I don't agree with a lot of shit that he say or do or whatever the fuck, but I do agree with the man's overall concept.
Okay, but have you been listening since you are a fan, okay? Have you been following or in tune with any of the recent interviews, anything that he has been doing recently?
Yeah, all the recent shit. See, before the pond went on hiatus, we were gonna cover the shit. in terms of the deeper meaning, and especially with the Drink Champ shit, right? Um, the fact that the whole DEFCON 3 statement went completely over everybody's heads because it's not what it was supposed to. It wasn't intended to like he was going to war with nobody, because the actual state of going into DEFCON anything is
Yeah,
to secure yourself,
yeah,
to protect yourself
yeah,
from the invader. Um, and of course, he was talking about his dough, his business, his likeness, his shit that he's trying to protect. He
yeah.
wasn't talking about attacking nobody, shit like that. I mean, most non-lyrical motherfuckers won't get that, or don't even bother to think past the surface. But
Right.
yeah, so that was taken completely out of whack. So yeah, I've been on Ye kind of tough. We as a collective in terms of the piranhas have been on Ye, kind of tough, trying to decipher and break down, because the man
It's
is
just
fucking.
it's just so much crazy abnormal activity. Like I just feel like it's been a few select people that have been gotten they got, and that's just it. Like
Okay, so what do you think is the point of it though? Back to that part, like when they clone a motherfucker, what
it's
like
like a contract type of thing. It's like a like before. I feel like before back in the day, it was more of just like a sell your soul for like fame, this and that. But I feel like it's going deeper. Like it's going deeper into like the backside of everything. Like the slave trades and all that other crazy like high up wild shit that's going on.
so
Like I
so
feel like it's deep, bro. I feel
so
like it's so
anybody
deep.
anybody with talent sells their soul.
Not everybody, no, because it's a lot of people out here that don't. That's not
So
at all it.
so that's
It's a
what I'm
lot
saying.
of folks that do not.
How do we draw the line on who we cut the clone eye corner to, or the secret society eye cut to?
It's
Because
motherfuckers out here that's been
it's a
in the
lot of
industry for
talented
this.
motherfuckers.
It's motherfuckers that's been out here for in the industry for years and ain't never been on no super crazy like within themselves portraying it out into the world. Like they've just been on their grind, been on their shit. If they fell off, they fell off. If they didn't, they on it, they on it. They're not doing all the extra shit. And I feel like the people that's doing the extra shit and that's enemy that's causing all the records that's being portrayed a certain type of way, like I feel like those motherfuckers that is just lost in the sauce for real.
Okay, so back in the day, right, a little bit before your time, it was such a thing called the National Enquirer, and what this magazine or fucking publication did was literally make up stories about motherfuckers just to keep a buzz going, just to have motherfuckers with something to think about, because that was their niche in life, right?
Yeah.
I feel same way with people.
Okay.
People, man. You know what I'm saying? They do what they feel like they can get away with, and or push the lines to see what they can and cannot get away with.
Yeah,
They're
for
people.
sure. Hell yeah.
I.e. the Dennis Rodmans, i.e., all of the characters, all of the ones who were considered to be that. Who have, gotten older and calmed down and shit, and then, pretty, got into their shit. But when they was younger though, they was doing all of the things that all of the people are doing now. Only, without the internet to fuel the fire. Right.
Right.
So I believe it's much of the same thing. However, how and so ever, um, technology is a motherfucker.
And
And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You never know. That's what also makes me stand so strong on that idea is because I know the level of fucking technology that everybody, not everybody, but that the 1% and higher is getting from the connections that they have above. Like y'all don't, it's some crazy shit going on the dark side of the moon that nobody know about. So it's like you can't play like that.
but
You
I
see how
mean,
you know what's crazy when I said that? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Your shit just glitched when I said that.
that happens. That happens to me.
I
I've been
ain't seen
getting
it
kicked.
happen.
I
Oh
know,
shucks.
because we ain't
So
been talking our shit though. But listen, right? I've been on streams where I've been kicked out a whole stream, and my whole feed has been cut, and I had to get back in because I've been talking about shit sometimes.
that's what I'm saying. Like
So I know
literally,
how
as
that
soon as I said the dark
go.
side of the moon, that shit glitched off. So like I said, I'm gonna shut up. But like I was
Nah,
saying,
man, we gotta put the shit out there, because you know what? If you right, then you was right, and being right is
it's,
always a
it's,
good thing.
it's
But
a lot
listen
of
though,
shit. So it's like
But we
It's
got to
that's
we
why I'm
got
saying
to
it's deeper. Like
we got to dig
it's hard
into
to
it.
explain because with me not really knowing, it's harder to be more clear with what I'm trying to say. But with the knowledge that I feel and the knowledge that I am collecting and reading between the lines of what I do see and what's being literally put right in front of our face. And that's another reason why I think it's like that too, because they constantly throw stuff right in front of our faces and we eat it up at the same like nom 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 nom, not knowing like it's a ha kind of thing. So them they sit back and it's entertainment. But for us, it's like a, oh my god, wow, da 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 da. It's like they playing checkers and not chess. It's like they literally like I am tapped in, so I understand. And it's like, yeah, but I don't know if that is the case. Then it's like, damn, because these are lit folks that have lit souls,
But that's
and
what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm talking about because I don't see the point of selling your soul if you can't use it, or I don't see because I don't believe that a clone can do the shit if, especially like carbon prints of motherfuckers, like and then you just like hit them with some memory shit and some feeling shit, and then send their asses out there. Nah, man, because it take a lot to be me. You know what I'm saying? You
nah,
can't just,
facts,
you know what I mean?
facts,
You
facts,
gotta you
facts.
got to actually move the spirit from one
That's
side
where it's
to
like a,
another.
but that's why I said it's a
And
big
that's something hard to
50-50 with
do.
me too. Like that's where that 50-50 come because it's that side of my mind that you're speaking about, like exactly. So it's like, but at the same
The
time, it's like,
essence of a human being is
mm,
something that can't be copied. So it's like, how,
but how do we
how
know
would
that
that?
though?
We know that though. If we know that though, because it's
It's technology out here, man, that's beyond belief. So I
nah,
don't
man.
know.
But I mean, it's a how do you say authenticity counts. It's a
Yeah,
point,
110,
right?
110.
So once you got that going for you, I believe it's going to be easy to decipher real from whatever synthetic, prosthetic, or however the hell clones are made because, But however, okay, so look, right? Did you see Jurassic Park, the last
Yeah,
couple?
no,
Okay, so look, they literally cloned a girl, but she had to grow throughout her life as the woman that she was cloned from over again. So like they had to, they directly implanted all of her DNA into an embryo, I mean into an egg, and made another version of her. If that's a fact, which is more likely than anything that
them
happens, like
slapping it right in our faces.
right, but look though, you would still have to go through a whole other life cycle.
Before it would be placed right. I see
And
what you're
even
saying.
in that, it wouldn't be you. It would be you by DNA, but the spirit of you
No, it's not it. Yeah, I
not
see what you're
there.
saying.
You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
not there. It could be completely you by DNA, but you can't transplant your soul in a clone. You just can't do it. So she'd be a version of you, all intents and purposes, but she's still gonna be her.
yeah.
Whereas you were a scientist, she may be a rock star. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but it's like I don't know, because I also did see some other stuff about what they're trying to do over in China. So I don't know.
China always trying to do something.
It's like it was this little clip of like they newscast where they were talking about how they have a thing over there where they're like people are volunteering to download their consciousness on
Okay, but that's
into
different.
robots and stuff like
That's
that. And it's just
different.
like
That is different. That is a totally different thing. You can a consciousness and a soul is two
it's two
different
different things.
entities.
I know, but I'm just saying, like if
And
they could
then
do it
you
with a
and so when you
consciousness,
bring that with you,
listen, if they
you,
do it with a consciousness though, I'm pretty sure they're closer than farther away from figuring out how to do that shit with a soul.
nah, nigga, you can't. You
Like
can't.
that's how I feel about it.
The
But
only way you
I
can
mean, like I
capture a
said,
soul,
technology is a motherfucker though. Like that's the crazy part about it. Technology is like you just never really know what's out there,
the
and it's
only
like
way, the only way you can gain a soul is by whatever created you. You got to put
it
that
is.
in you, and then once that's gone, the vessel that energy just what you gonna do? Capture it in a bottle? Like what are you gonna do? It's
No
it's
idea.
it's out there now. You're part of everything at that point. You know what I'm saying? So I can't you can't I don't you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. You know, so I don't see how I mean I can see how it's done, but I don't see how it's done to the fact to where you can't because you can't be me. Like I can you can't you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. Like I get that. But at the same time, what is I just feel like especially with like how everything is wired, like in where like the voice recognition, face recognition, everything, like nigga listen to our conversation right now.
Right.
So it's like all
Hopefully
your
the
little
world is listening
mannerisms, all your
through
little
YouTube.
however you say
So
certain shit, like it's still gonna come out. So it's like I don't know. Like I'm like I said, I'm still in the fence. But that's why I'm so deep into like science and like I pay attention to all that stuff and I really be like going down those rabbit holes because I know it's more to all of it. Like I really know it's like so much more.
I do too. Like I believe that we are in a realm, right? And within this realm, again, like I said, even before all of this bullshit, presidents have had literal decoys. So if there was a threat of assassination attempt, they still got to go say their shit because we're the United States and we don't back down from nobody.
Yeah,
The motherfucker that's standing there ain't gonna be the motherfucker you think it is, and you can look
exactly.
because they found the motherfucker close enough to look close enough to this nigga to where it just took some some minor plastic surgery, nigga. Bam, you know what I'm saying? All the time they not on their shit, they voice patterns, speech recognizing, all that shit. They
Everything.
like all that shit, right? So it's a thing. It's an actual thing. So it's stupid possible. You know what I mean? Like so. It's not necessarily that I'm on the fence about it because I don't really care two ways either way. My whole thing is if it's possible, if it is happening, um, I would just believe that it would be more for just like show shit. Like you ain't got to say nothing. Um, because or nothing too extensive, and they basically just catch a few pictures, sit there and be like, yes, no, okay, bye, and get on, bam. You know what I'm saying? Because they can,
I
can't
don't
ask
know,
them to
man.
freestyle or nothing.
I feel
And
like
if
it
they
was the
do,
whole.
it'll
I
be
don't feel
like
like that though because
it'll
if
be
that's the
crazy.
case, like, what's the point of recording everything? What's the point of all that shit? What's the point of like, bruh? No, they put it more into it. It's more. It's more.
So,
More. More.
so the reason why they record everything, right,
It's
is
more into it.
because they're
My birthday's in
perverts.
2 minutes.
Is it? Look at us. Okay, it's because they're perverts. So they sit up
I'm
in
not
their
gonna
dark
lie.
room
Like that's
at
like one of the
night,
biggest things. Like I think
just
about
find
like
the nastiest shit to listen to, but
yeah,
because they
freaky, and
can't,
then
because
you
they the
thinking like,
government.
damn,
You know what I'm saying?
somebody in the treasury just heard me. Like that's crazy. Like
No, I'm
this
just
is
saying.
yeah,
Then they take all the like freaky conversations and just like go at it, have at it with themselves.
I believe it.
They don't care about like the bombs and shit. That's why they always late. They care about the freaky shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
They sell stories to niggas who be writing movies and shit. They're the government.
That's
They do that
funny. I
type of shit.
believe that. No, I believe that 110 though. Like this world is crazy, and just like you said, it's we in this realm that's like. I also was looking at these videos about like portals, like frequency portals.
I
Like
love portals.
you play certain type of frequencies, and they
Now I
open up
believe
portals.
that I wholeheartedly believe that like
Man, no, but listen, I
for
seen the video. I feel like there's no way nobody can like edit nothing like this. Like I just when I see stuff on video, even though like I know like editing is really really good, but me being an editor myself, knowing like you could tell when something is chopped and something is different. You know what I mean? So it's like when I see this video, like he literally shows the screen where he's playing the frequency. I think it was like 25, and then he goes over to the speaker where he has it playing, and right above the speaker, you see like start to see like a split, and it's like a split of light, and then he literally shows like behind it and everything is still the split of light, but it's his regular wall like it is, and as he turned it up, it opened up more, and it got like this big, and he can see it, and it's supposed to be like somewhere in like Arizona or some shit like that. And I'm just like, bro, this is the. I was just like, man, like when it's stuff like that, you try to tell me no
so
phones, but happy
so
birthday to me.
Oh,
Happy
happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
me.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday, dear
to
to
me.
yo on the
Happy
go,
birthday
mo,
to
on the
me.
show, on the show. Yeah. Happy birthday. Cheers. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Cake cheers, cause I don't got no liqueur, but
Oh, I can cake cheers too. I'm just not gonna eat it because I'm drinking. Bam. You know what I'm saying?
this is
Birthday
great.
cupcake. Ooh. Hey, so listen, right? That's chocolate, my favorite. So listen, right?
Double
What they
chocolate
need to
chocolate.
do, what
Thank
they
you,
need to
baby.
do. Hey, birthday kisses on the show. What they need to do is hurry up with this motherfucking beam me down Scotty technology. So I ain't got to drive all the miles to send my nigga no weed. You know what I'm saying? I could just beam him the weed.
Be me the weed, yeah.
You too. You get beamed some weed too. As soon as they get the
Hmm.
technology to us. I could have beamed you a birthday cupcake. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Hey, they got your name looking Hawaiian when they spell it like that.
Choo choo. This was a
How do you
really good
spell
chocolate
Tootie? You
muffin.
use a Y or I? Two T's or two D's. How do you spell it?
Well, I used to do two T's, but now I just do a two and a capital D.
That's compressed. You put your whole name down, a number and a letter. That's hilarious. That's like that. That's that OG um um license plate shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Made it
That's
simple for the
dope.
world because everybody's spelling it two, three different ways. It's like,
I use
let's just make
D's.
it simple. Tootie. And it's still the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
pretty much.
Tootie.
Pretty
Still the
much.
same
2D
thing.
indeed. 2D
When you
indeed.
said it's
That
the
is
same thing. So,
hilarious. Yeah.
and it's even funny because I had a friend that we kind of looked like brother and sister. So I'm like 2D and he was D2.
Oh,
It was
that's
fun.
funny.
It was
Like
fun.
R2D2. That would have been great.
2D D2. It was fun. He was my camera guy. It was so fun.
Hey, so with your newfound age and wisdom for like a minute and a half, if you can clone yourself, would you?
No.
Me neither.
But do I want to be a part
I
of what
did clone
percent?
myself through my
Yes.
son. That was pretty dope. I'm like a human
I
cloning
mean, I'm going
machine.
to when I
You know
have
what I'm
kids,
saying?
but like I feel like as far as it was like being me, like no, like I be like for what, like nah. So whatever you want me to do, I can do it.
But that's my point. Like, what would be the point of a clone in general, especially of a human being? I just don't get the point. I mean,
Control though, control,
rich people with a
control,
whole lot of
control,
money
control.
that could quite literally
Right.
afford a clone, because I'm pretty sure they cost like at least a cold $500 million.
If
Um,
not half, I know it's
yeah,
a
yeah,
whole.
yeah, yeah. Probably even a Billy. I'm just saying, anybody with the capability to afford like a whole nother person, uh, just might want a whole nother person. So you know what I mean?
But,
Motherfuckers without that ain't in that tax bracket, we probably don't get it because we're not in that tax bracket. But you know, I hope I never get it. If that's what that makes you think about in those terms, like I ain't got nothing else to buy. I want to buy a whole nother version of me.
I feel like that ain't gonna never happen. At that point, I'm gonna just start inventing shit. I'm not gonna make myself. I'm gonna just start like
I'll just have more kids.
I
I
don't know if
don't
you
know
ever
what to
seen
tell you.
Spy Kids, but I'm gonna have an island with all my crazy inventions and
Yeah,
have like
that's what
spider
you're
pigs
supposed to
and
do.
shit.
Your own space, doing your own
Look like
shit.
spider pigs and shit. Like no, we not playing.
Spider pig, spider pig.
Yeah,
Over there
make
where
that
the
shit a
spider pig
thing.
is. You
Can
make
he
a spider
swing
pig.
from a web? No, he
You make
can't.
a spider
He's a
pig,
pig.
and that motherfucker have a web chitlins or web bacon. I don't think that
Yeah,
would be
that sounds
good.
fun.
Or if I walk in your house and it's a pig crawling up your goddamn wall,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
I
you'd
would
be a
have it at
fan
my
either.
house because I'm like
Or on
weird.
your
Like
island
I'm
or
into
wherever
like
you're gonna
weird
have it.
stuff, but I couldn't be around it all the time. So I would have to have it at. I would have to fly in on it. I couldn't have it at the crib because I freak out. Forget I made a new harvest and the baby one come roaming around the house and have a heart attack. No, we're not doing that.
Why? Why would you make him if you're gonna be scared of him? That is the craziest shit in the world.
Cause I'm into weird ass shit, but it's like from a distance, like
So
oh,
I'm just gonna
like
make some weird shit and leave it here. That's what's gonna happen. I'm
probably
just gonna
leave it there.
peel
Like I
off
could like
and
check
leave the
on it,
weird
like
shit
look
right
at
here.
it, but I'm not gonna be like into it. I feel like that's why I can't have like a lizard or nothing because I have to feed it bugs, and me and bugs don't really do that. So it's like, eh,
I mean, all you gotta do is
oh.
just buy them and then just like dump them in the thing.
No, you have to literally take them out with a
No,
tongue because they can't have all that extra shit. That's the crazy part about it. When it comes to
man.
those kind of animals, they're very like you can't. It's
Look, right,
sanitary thing, so it's
look,
like you
right.
can't just dump that shit in there. You gotta actually have them. You gotta remove them from what you buy them in, and then put them in something, and then dump them in there. But you can't just
So look, right. I had a homeboy. Well, I didn't have a homeboy. That nigga still living. He's still my homeboy. So I got a homeboy. I seen a nigga in a
that.
minute. But this nigga had a whole iguana. Yeah. And we was dumping shit on that bitch.
That's crazy.
A motherfucker ate what he wanted to and left the other shit alone. Like it was just moving around. It wasn't like we killed it or nothing.
Now that
You
be
know what I'm saying?
big. That iguanas get big. I never forget when I was like shit, so when I was still living in California, so I had to at least be like 10 or 11. And I hopped over the gate to go to the store. And I literally seen this guy like walking his iguana like it was a dog. Like, and he's just like going
Yeah, the motherfucker
fast
do
as
that
shit. And
shit.
I'm just like, oh my God.
Nigga,
This is,
have you ever went to a pet store and asked for a bag of crickets, nigga? And you were like 8 crickets in this little bag, nigga. And that's what you
no,
feed
what do I
them.
need a bag of crickets for? I'm
To feed
terrified
your
of bugs.
goddamn to feed your iguana. What do you
I
mean?
don't have a bag of crickets because I don't have a animal that requires a
I'm just
cricket.
saying. You can do
I'm
that.
s- like, I want a
They probably
chameleon.
sell them in something more PETA friendly now, but back in the day it was a bag of crickets. I mean,
They sell them in like they give you to them in the bag still.
oh really?
They
See, so
like
there
they
you
catch them
go.
up and put them in the bag.
That
Like
shit hadn't changed.
I want an iguana, right? But it's just like ooh, scared. See, look, had to deliver some today from PetSmart. Ugh,
See, there you go.
good
You
luck.
know what I'm saying? That shit, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. It
But I
happens.
have to get over that because I really do want a chameleon,
They
and
cool though.
I
Iguanas are
love
cool.
them. I went
You
to
know.
a PetSmart over here, and I was like messing with one, and he was like really interacting with me, and I'm like, I want him so bad.
Yeah, but you scared of bugs. See, but that's your best friend though, because they ain't gonna let nothing get you. You probably be knocking them down out the air while you sleep. You don't even know it.
That'd be
Mosquito trying to
beautiful.
get you, be like, back up. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know.
I would love that.
You know what I mean? You don't even know protecting your whole situation. You be like, man, I ain't had a mosquito
Not
bite
not
in
me
three
now
years.
rethinking it, like not me thinking over now, like
I ain't had a mosquito bite in 3 years. This is phenomenal.
yeah,
Shit's fucking great. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a motherfucker got rat problems. Get a cat. Even if you don't catch them all, the motherfucker will stop coming around. Like,
Yeah,
nigga, he ain't playing. He got to catch a couple, nigga. They gonna get the point. Nigga. All right, they tripping. Let's go over here next door. See what they got going on.
that's another reason they like that. Snakes, I can't do snakes because you gotta feed them rats. That's just too much. Like
Ah, yeah, that's probably a lot because the motherfuckers curl up on you and be all on your fingers and shit. You be like, nigga, get off me. And it's just
yeah,
a rat. So, but the more you do it, the more you become
ain't
accustomed
no
to it.
damn
Like,
more
I
you
ain't gonna
do it.
fuck with
That's
you.
just it's a whole scary situation. Like we
And
used
then
to
it's
have
not like
around
the
with
little
them,
punk ass street rats. We talking little white mice. It's not like, you know
but
what I'm
they
saying?
still the little red beady eyes and little claw.
Yeah,
That
I
shit's
mean, you
still
know,
scary, man.
what they gonna do? They're finna get ate.
No,
Like,
listen, okay. Now
yeah.
listen to this story, right? Okay, that's what you think, right? So we used to have some when we was young. We used to have some pythons and we was feeding them, but our python had just had babies, so she didn't have an appetite, right? So we left her in the box with the rat. All the snakes in the box with their rat or whatever. The other ones are eating and praying and squeezing to death and all that crazy shit. She's just laying there. Guess what's happening? The rat done bit a hole like this big in the side of her, like
Because the
this
rat
big.
wasn't digested yet.
No, the rat was outside of her. She wasn't eating the
Oh,
rat.
she
She just
wasn't
laying
moving.
there.
Oh, because she wasn't
Yeah.
moving.
And the rat was just going away. Like,
Yeah, I could dig that, but that's that's when you gotta know your pets and don't put nothing in there when they ain't fucking eating,
I
when they
mean,
ain't
of
hungry.
course we didn't know because, but now niggas know, of course. But like, that's crazy.
No, that's not crazy. That's life, dude. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fed the rat nothing. What you think the rat go eat?
I guess.
Just saying. You know what I mean?
I ain't
Everybody
think of it
trying to
like that.
survive in this joint. Everybody trying to survive in this joint.
Yeah, I ain't think of it like that. You know what I'm saying?
And since he ain't got it, he ain't been eating. So I'm finna eat some.
And my boy said, "You ain't gonna eat me? Cool, cool, cool."
Right, right. I got you. I got you.
What's up, my boy? I got you, my boy.
Good
I'm gonna eat you,
looking.
man, nigga.
Good
Shit.
looking. My nookie. Cause I was so hungry over here.
Facts. I was waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, shit.
That's funny. But yeah, man. I wouldn't, yeah. Don't be scared. Embrace that shit. Hang out with them.
And I'm
Take out
trying.
stuff.
That's what I said. I'm trying to get over it because at the same time, it's like I don't want to be no wuss out here because I'm trying to
Hey,
get in tune with nature. But like, I'm not the type of person like, okay, I want to be in tune with nature and go on like a nature walking in the whole time because, but like, it's just too much.
you walk away talk about some fuck nature.
Like it just be just too much. Like I be ready to go. It's just too much. Like,
Fuck all that nature shit. I ain't with that shit. Fuck that. No. But look though, so for real though, right? So bet, right? This we can do. I got a plan. We can get you a clone snake, like a starter snake, and just clone you one, and then it'd be like, well, my clone snake was cool. I might as well get a real one.
I've already had a snake before. When I was at Jayla house, she got snakes.
Oh,
So
that's
it's like
dope.
I was playing with her snakes, but no, I'm not. For me personally, like no, I think I'm more like a furry or like a furry exotic, like a
So you do like
sugar
guinea
glider
pigs
or
and shit.
something.
You do like guinea pigs and shit.
Yes. I've had
Uh,
multiple guinea pigs in my life. I love them. They were so beautiful.
too little for me. I need shit like big ass
Bro,
dogs.
they get like this big. Like,
I
what do
want
you
like a
mean? They
fucking.
get so big and fat and long.
I want like a pet boar. That'd be ill as shit. Yeah, that'd be dope as fuck. I want
I want like big birds in my backyard when I get my.
like ostriches and flamingos and shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, flamingos are dope.
I
Like
love ostriches though. Ostriches are fun. They're funny.
like volcanic hangout in shit dope. Flamingos are fucking dope. Like they do some shit.
Man, one
Some
time
abnormal
I went
shit.
to a Florida amusement park and they have flamingos there because the theme was a safari. And literally it was just pink feathers just falling down because they were just like flapping and going crazy. It was just pink feathers. It was so pretty.
That is not
It was
cool.
so beautiful.
That mean the birds need to be let free, nigga. They so stressed they dropping feathers.
Hey, it was a pretty experience for me. Shit. Sorry, I'm sorry that they was under that level of stress that they was losing feathers, but imagine being a girl being surrounded by pink feathers.
I can dig that part. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Happy birthday wishes on the podcast. Hi. Um, I can imagine I can visualize the dopeness
It
of
was
it though.
like,
You know. I could be completely wrong. I don't know that much about flamingos. Like it could just be a time that they be shedding their feathers for whatever reason. But I would venture to think that because I ain't never heard of motherfucking flamingo feathers shedding feathers, that yeah, that may be caused by some type
but it
of
was a lot of them though. It was like a lot.
yeah, that might not be cool,
I
but it
don't
might
know.
be. I don't know. Right? You know
It was a
what
lot of them. I don't know.
I mean? You gotta Google
It was pretty.
it.
That's all I know. It was the beautifulest thing ever.
I want to have me a dope ass kung fu fight in the middle of some cherry blossoms, like be on TV.
Oh my goodness, yes, that was so nice.
It
But
gotta
why
be cool
kung
though.
fu fight
I
specifically?
mean,
Like,
because I think I look good doing that. I think I could pull that
not
off. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm probably gonna look like that though, but it might. We have to see. I think my
Wing
kung
chunging the
fu
hell out of
is looking
somebody.
better than
Like,
that. And then stop and be like, everybody Wang Chung tonight. And then people jump out the bushes, be like, everybody Wang Chung. That'd be dope.
chopping shit up. Mm-mm.
Okay, so look, to sum it up, do you believe in clones or not?
Yes,
Do you believe? Okay,
it's the 21st century. Of course, I
in
believe in
in the
them.
in the in the in the in the okay, so if you had to give a number or percentage of celebrities who are cloned, what would that percentage be?
32%.
What? That's a lot. Wait, so 32% of all celebrities are clones? 30 whole too?
Madonna's a clone.
Okay, but like it's a lot of fucking celebrities. Like, it's a
And that then
lot of
just
celebrities though.
32%. That's not a lot.
But it is though. 32% is damn near a third or some shit. Okay, so if you counted up to 90, 32% would exactly be a third, or more than a third. 32% is a lot.
It's a lot of celebrities.
I'm saying. And 32% of them, that's a lot of that's I wonder how much clones cost now, because 32%, I mean, it can't be that expensive because 32% of celebrities ain't that rich.
Boy, I'm telling you, it's not about the money. It's about the clones aren't for them to have.
Oh.
That's the kicker of it. It's a control thing. The clones ain't for them to have.
So the Illuminati control the clones. Oh, okay. See, I wasn't, all right. I was thinking, because rich people, they should be buying shit. Okay, so, okay, maybe. That's a fact. Okay, I can see where you get that 32% from, because, the Illuminati like to be controlling shit secretly. Um, I can see that. All right, think I can go with that. I was twisted on a whole other, I thought, celebrities buying their own clones.
No, I mean, like, I mean, probably somebody do, like Bezos or somebody probably got one out here somewhere. But like,
But
I'm talking about.
our specific angle is the Illuminati owning the clones. They run it in. Okay, all right. So I can 32% of the Illuminati owned celebrities is cloned up. I wonder what the Illuminati do with these clones. I
Yeah,
guess we'll never know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So wait, so if you're the person who's being cloned, right? Um, and Illuminati got a clone of you, and that clone is doing all your shit, what you supposed to do?
honestly, that's the scary part. I don't know if it's like a disposal kind of thing or if it's
So you think that
like they
we
got a
now that we
secret,
got your
like
clone,
they got like a secret camp somewhere
so it's like now that we got your clone, we don't need you.
type thing. Yeah,
Mm.
like a replacement, like a swap out. So it's like I don't know.
I wonder if they saw it coming. I wonder if they was like, "Hey man, I need you to come to my office right quick, bro. We gotta holler at you." And then as soon as they get in there, they hit him with the chlorophyll, knock him out, blue, right? And next thing he wake up, he in the cage, and it's like six of them just mobbing around. Like, man, you let them fell for that bullshit. If it was us, we wouldn't have fell for that bullshit. You know
Nigga, how'd you get in here? What you mean, nigga? Like, now they hit me with the chlorophyll. They knew better than
oh
that. Like,
shit! That would be hilarious. I just wonder. I mean, I guess you control the person, you control all their money and shit too. Okay, Illuminati, do
everything,
y'all stuff.
image,
Okay. Do y'all stuff,
actions.
that Illuminati cloning ass niggas, niggas stealing ass niggas.
Never know.
Eh, allegedly. I don't know if the Illuminati is watching this, so we got to say that in case,
Allegedly,
you know what I'm saying, in case they take it
this is all a
offense,
joke. This is my comedy show.
right? Don't be trying to go after my daughter either, because I don't know no
Hey,
Illuminati's,
I'm
but
really lit out here.
will
Honestly,
rain
I
down
be
hell
chilling. Like,
upon thee.
listen, it's gonna end up being like a you can't get you. Listen, don't try to
I
get
ain't
me
worried
out.
about them coming after me, cause
Let's
shit,
let's make
you
it
know,
deal. It's like this. Let's make it deal.
I'm
Okay.
old and shit. They don't want me.
I'll be like, let's make it deal. You don't gotta kill me. Let's just make it deal. And like that, they love making deals. but
Regardless what the deal is,
but we
hey,
still be alive, nigga. I'm
can
not
we
going
just,
nowhere.
can we work something out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
we
want
gonna figure
something?
something out, nigga. What y'all
Look,
need? I know y'all need somebody to do something, nigga. Like, what's up?
that's what I'm
No.
saying. Like, I don't think they tripping on me. I'm too old. They were like, this nigga can't sing or nothing.
But I feel like it's not even about like the
Unless the
age. I really
Illuminati
feel
got a
like it's about
warehouse.
the. I feel like it's about the level of knowledge because I don't know if you know about Rashad Jamal or anything about him or anything like that. But he's like a let's say like a spiritual advocate, I guess you can say. But he was recently abducted like a few months ago. He's just been gone, and all his supporters is like, "Where's Rashad? Where's Rashad?" Everybody say he in jail, he locked up, but ain't no records or none of that
Could
about
it be
that. So
possible that that nigga just took a break because he was like, um, tired of all this shit. I need vacation.
I don't know because his family is in a frenzy too. So it's like I don't know. Nobody's just gonna duck off like that. Like I don't know. Like I don't.
Man,
It just gets weird by it, but it could very much be possible. This nigga pop up like, yeah, I was in Honduras. Like
especially with his family
it's
though.
very possible. It's very very possible.
Them be the main
He
niggas
went
niggas be trying to get away
he went
from.
on like a little peace treaty or something. It could be very
You know
very
what I'm
possible. It could
saying?
be very very
Nigga
possible.
probably had to go
But I don't
he had
know.
to go ascend and get his spirit right again. You know, he done
Most
gave out
likely that's like
he
I'm
had to
saying. Like
recharge
that's
his
why
spirit shit.
I haven't really been like too crazy on it. Like it really just comes to me and I just like watch it of course and engage. But I don't really like go looking for it or nothing because I'm got that side in my mind too. But at the same time, it's like because he was really out on a lot of shit that is not supposed to be talked about. And
See, that's the thing, right? Um, I don't believe that it's nothing that one can say that's not supposed to be talked about because you know what the
well,
fuck we got mouths and shit for. Now whether motherfuckers like it or don't like it is something altogether different, right?
yeah,
That's
like that. You know
personal
what I
shit.
mean? Like something that
Um,
wouldn't
and
unpopular opinion.
the thing about the internet is once it's out there, it's out there. So, you know, it's
And I feel like that's why
catch
somebody wanted
22
to
type shit.
shut it up.
That's what
It
I'm
can't be no
saying.
more.
Mr. Illuminati people. See, I ain't tripping though, because they wouldn't even want me again.
Allegedly.
Unless they got a warehouse that they need ran you know, immaculately, then maybe they come get your boy. But I mean, other than that, I don't think they fucking with me, man. I ain't got enough money to be fucked with. So, you know what I'm saying? But I do say allegedly though, because in case they is listening and they do decide to fuck with me to show me something,
Allegedly. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
I don't even I don't even know, cause Illuminati people.
Not Mr. Illuminati people.
Nah, but if it is a secret society, man, I don't think I'm rich enough to join it anyway. Even when I do get rich enough, they ain't gonna fuck with me because I'm too much of a nigga. Like they was like, this nigga's way too intelligent. This nigga fuck up some shit from the inside. We ain't fucking with him. Just gonna let that nigga do what he doing.
That's why you gotta. That's
Yup.
why you gotta move. That's why you gotta move like that.
So here's what's really funny, right? So you don't think the people listening got people who know how to read lips and shit? They don't
Possibly,
want to
but
miss
you
none of
can't
the
say I
freaky shit.
said
I'm
it.
telling you, they don't want to
Like, and
miss
you
none of
can't
the
say I
freaky shit.
really
That's all
said
I'm
it
saying.
though.
They don't want to miss
And
none
it's
of the
crazy
freaky
because
shit.
after I
That's
did
all
that, I
I'm
got a
saying.
little beep in my ear and everything. Like
See, look at you.
I'm telling you, bro, I'm connected. Don't play with me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, y'all better leave my daughter alone, homie, because she connected.
It's like it's too sick. Like, bro, leave me alone. Like, I just am smart. I don't know which life I'm living, but whoever's in here wants to. So
No, they fucks with us though. I think you know the Illuminati's a couple of our biggest fans, man. I think they like our show. I think they like our content. I think they like how we be shooting our shit, man. They just be like, you know, hopefully they like, share, and subscribe to shit so we can, you know, get up a little bit. But
hello, put us up there.
you know what I'm
Give
saying?
us a show.
I think they'll fuck
You know,
with us.
let's take it from the computer screen to a show.
You know what I'm
Let's take it
saying?
from the computer to the couch with the live audience.
Mr. Illuminati, man, you hear that? We need that. You know, I ain't got no souls for sale though. But if you just want a cool homie or something, holler at your boy. We can, you know what I'm saying? I could change the message about y'all. I could tell them y'all really, really cool. Like these are some
I
motherfuckers y'all need to
can
be
take
fucking with.
about y'all.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
y'all
Like I
really,
don't know
really
about all
cool.
that other shit they be talking about, but these
Hey,
motherfuckers is cool with me.
yo.
I ain't have to sacrifice nobody. They got run a warehouse. They cool with me. You know what I
They
mean?
got run a warehouse. Yo, you're literally too much. Like you're too much for me. I can't take it. That's too much.
But yeah, though, man, we are at an hour. That was fucking proper shit.
You need to get
Happy,
some background. Woo! I'm about to buy the little clicker so I can give us
man,
some applause throughout the shows.
we got a whole
Get some woo
producer
and
that
some
can do that.
ah.
We didn't think that would be necessary. Plus, we got it in our intro and outro, so we get our
No, for
applause
sure.
anywhere we go.
We get it. We get our applause for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But happy birthday, man! Again, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. That's dope. Brought it in on the show with your father. If I
Yes.
wasn't so black, I'd probably be blushing. Too bad y'all can't see
This
me.
is the first one of many.
That's what I'm
That's
saying, man. This
amazing.
is dope as shit. And that was dope. But thank you guys for joining us on this beautiful, beautiful show. Do all of the social networking
Like,
things.
comment, subscribe.
You know what I'm
Follow
saying?
subscribe to
Pump
Pon
us,
Upon,
share us.
you
You know what I'm saying? Let the world see us, empower us like you beautiful people do already. We'll be back doing this joint next week.
every week. We're in here.
We be trying to do this shit be on like we be on, and a whole lot of stuff from the King's Corner. The Pines go get back in our stuff. We on hiatus right now. We coming back. We gonna be on all our shits, man. So y'all join us, man. Can't wait to see y'all, man. That has been another episode of More to Discuss. I am NunFlyyer, and that is the tune. And we'll see y'all next week.
Toodaloo.
Peace.
That's even worse.
Grab my shit, put it back over me, and tucked into it like a burrito